Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, it's Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Forest River Flagstaff Superlite 27 BHWS travel trailer. You guys picked a cool bunkhouse here. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A couple things to take into consideration. On your campsite, see how far your awnings go out. You have room for them to come in and out unhindered. And over on your off camp side, your slides, of course. You have plenty of room for them to come in and out, preferably nothing hanging over top of them. Then leave yourself a nice walking path here, because the next thing I want you to think about is where your water and power connections are going to be. Power is going to be right behind your tires back here on your off camp side or your driver's side of your tow vehicle, as well as your docking station. So park accordingly so you can utilize facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive, unhook your hitch. First thing you're gonna do is level your unit. Comes with a power tongue jack, docking light for at night. Simply raise or lower the unit to your level. You do have a manual override underneath this rubber stopper here for that hand crank. Should you lose power, you'll be able to get this tongue up and down. Speaking of power, when you arrive, check your battery posts. Make sure those haven't wiggled loose. Once we got our unit level, next thing you do is stabilize it. On all four corners of your unit, you have electric stabilizing jacks. Both the controls are on the campside, one at the rear, one at the front. All you can do is hit extend on this and bring down your stabilizing jacks. Sometimes they'll come down together, sometimes they'll come down one at a time. These are coming down together. That's as far as you want to run it down. Now, stabilizing jack pads are preferred. They're going to better distribute the weight. Keep your feet from sinking into the ground. Protect your feet from dirt, debris, and hot blacktop in the summer. Use your 10% off coupon. Grab a 4-pack of those. Throw them up underneath your feet. Have someone watching when you're putting them down. Put them down the front and the back. Once we've got our unit level and stable, we can go ahead and hook up our power and water. I'll walk you back here and show you your rear stabilizing jacks. Just to the left of your outdoor kitchen is going to be your control. Let's run those down real quick, show you them working. Yeah, yours all come down together. You may have to adjust your feet. Just wiggle a foot. Make sure they come down level. So we got our unit level and stable. Again, let's hook up our power and water. Big long 50 amp service. At the end of this 50 amp service, you have a dog bone that'll bring you from 50 down to 30 should you need it for a park. And you also have a little adapter that'll bring you from 30 down to 110 if you need to plug in at home. Just run appliances accordingly. So here's that dog bone I mentioned. You plug in 50 there and that'll bring you down to 30, then just throw that on the end of there for the 110. Got our power plugged in. Let's hook up our water. At the campsites, we're going to hook up to city water connection. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Always use this when putting fluid into your unit here. Hook up your water pressure regulator, hook up your hose. Don't turn our hose on yet. Let's find your hot water heater. So coming around to your campsite, just to the left of your bedroom doorway is going to be your hot water heater. All we're doing at this point, and this door will lift completely off here. I can get it here with one hand. All we're doing at this point, we're turning our rod and drain plug. Put some plumber's tape on that. Get that in there nice and snug. Then you can go ahead and turn on your hose over there. Now if your hose has been running for a while, go inside. You can deploy your slides at this time. Our unit's level and stable. And then we want you to open up your water taps. Open up your water taps so you get a nice steady flow of water out of them, no air in the lines. Then you know your hot water heater is full and you can turn it on from indoors. There are a couple reset buttons. If your hot water heater doesn't seem to be working, come on here and look to see if them are bubbled up. If they are, simply press them back in for a reset. And then here's your pressure release valve. Now let's say you're going to go camping and we're not going to use city water. We're going to go boondocking. That's when we'll fill up our fresh water or potable water tank. Same docking station, just up above it. Potable water. Do not leave it unattended when you're filling this. No need for a water pressure regulator here. You can simply fill it with a hose. Two ways to tell when it's full. One, there's an overflow valve right here. Or two on the inside where you check the levels of your battery and fresh and black and gray tanks. That fresh button will tell you when this is full. Just remember now, once this is full, close that up, and then when you want to use it is when you're going to want to turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when using city water. That's already pressurized. All right, we're all set up to camp with power and water. Let me walk you around the rest of the unit, starting here in this docking station. Again, your potable water. You have a night docking light, an outdoor shower. Here's your antifreeze inlet, cable and satellite. Black tank flush, we'll talk about that when leaving the campsite. Your freshwater drain is going to be right there. There's going to be your sewer and gray holding tanks. Your slide has some storage out here. Up here you're going to have an extra gray tank. A big pass-through storage area. There's your grill and table, and another table over there that sit outside. I'll show you where those go. Night docking light. Again, your batteries. Your propane does come with a regulator, or excuse me, a cover and a regulator. Simply point it toward the tank you wish to be using, lefty-loosey to open. Down underneath your propane here is your battery disconnect. That'll come important later when I talk about your carbon monoxide propane detectors. This would disconnect all of your battery power to the unit. Your wire for solar, you can plug in a solar panel right here, and that'll trickle charge your batteries. This side of your storage, again, your stabilizing jacks. There's a hand crank for a manual override right here for your slide. And another table that's set outside. I'll show you where those go here in a second. This will lock your door back open, your bedroom door. Outside here you got a couple outdoor speakers and a porch light. That is a vent for your microwave. You're all prepped for a TV out here too. You can hook a TV on here. Cable and 110. Now the two tables, a prep table and a table stand, and your griddle will all set right out here. Underneath here is your quick connect LP, as well as your low point drain. To the right of that is going to be your flue for your furnace. Two things: one, if you're running your furnace, it does get hot, and two, do not block it. Make sure that that is open. Again, your hot water heater. The awnings have a pitch control. I'll come down to the end here and show you. If your picnic table is over there and you want this awning to drain the rain this way, simply pull down on your arm here. That's going to adjust and run all your rainwater this way. Your entry doorway. Outdoor kitchen. You got a fridge, a hand light grill. Here's your quick connect LP for that, already connected here. Sure that hooks up. Again, your rear stabilizing jacks. On the back you have a ladder. Utilize it. Go up there a couple times a year. Check the seams on your roof and caulk as needed. Maintain your roof and it'll maintain the life of this trailer. You're also prepped for a Furrion backup camera. It's a device you can purchase from our store that sits on the dash of your tow vehicle. Another piece goes on here and electronically communicates with that, giving you a backup camera. Access doorway for underneath your bunk inside. Accessory hitch. Spare tire has a nice solid cover. And that brings us back around to the docking station. That about covers everything out here. Let's go take a look inside your unit. So coming up inside your unit, first thing I like to point out is the fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway. I'll stay on the left here with a ladder for your bunk area. You have one-touch lighting up here. Underneath this bunk area, this will flip up for storage. USB ports, again one-touch lighting. Coming into your bathroom, there's your lighting here. Just want to mention that you have a hand crank open 4-speed power exhaust vent in here. When you're traveling, make sure that your shower door is locked securely. Plumbing. Behind this access door is your plumbing. Coming around the corner here, this is your solar control panel. The biggest thing you have to remember on this is to keep your unflooded battery. And I will send you separate videos directly from GP Electric on how this helps maintain your battery power and keep your solar power from overcharging your batteries. Your AC kicking on. Lower auto. Put your system off. The AC will shut off rather quickly here. Go to system heat. Mode gas. Gas kicked on, heat kicked on. Now you notice when I shut this off, go back to system and off, it'll take a few minutes for the fan for the furnace to shut off, a little bit longer. I'm going to show you real quick how to turn your sofa into a bed. Simply remove your Velcro cushions. I find it best to stand in the middle, it gives you good leverage. Lift this up, fold your legs out. Pull the bed toward you, and just that quickly you've got a bed. Reverse the process to put it back. Fold your legs in, jackknife this down, turn your cushions, just that quickly you're back to a sofa. Coming from your sofa there over to your dinette, this table. Switch this out to the left or to the right. This table will fold down. Set it onto these pieces here. Remove your back cushions, give you another place to sleep. Coming into your bedroom, your wardrobe slide. Your inverter. USB and 110s. This piece here will attach here on the side for extra prep area. You also prep for a TV back here. There's a backer on the wall here. 110 and cable. Your bedroom door. You have a hand crank open vent in here, no exhaust. For traveling, make sure your bedroom door, which is a sliding door, is snap back for travel. Coming into your kitchen here, 110 with GFCI reset. Self-explanatory microwave. The cooktop has a light and a fan. Glass top here makes an excellent backsplash. Turn on your light, panel light. Turn this to light. Get your spark, and there's your flame. Same thing on your oven. Turn this to light, which is that flame right there. hit this spark over here, that'll light your oven. Then just set it to the desired temperature. No need for a pilot light anymore. And turn your panel light down, it becomes an oven light. Magic Chef fridge, you do have this slide mechanism for travel. All your settings are in here. Again, for travel, snap that over. Below your fridge on the floor is going to be your access panel to your breaker box and fuses. A ton of 15s, a 5, a couple 30s. Highly recommend having a handful of those with you when you go camping. To the right of that is your 12 volt carbon monoxide propane detector. Now the reason I mention that's 12 volts, always running off your battery. So if you are boondocking, nothing plugged in charging your battery, and you're going to be gone for the day, use that battery disconnect up front to keep this running your battery down while you're gone. Your insignia television, turn that on for you real quick. I'm going to pull it out on the swivel here and show you back here where your cable goes in. There's a little button that'll turn on this green light. Make sure that green light's on before you run your digital channel scan. That'll allow you to pick up more channels. It's a digital channel enhancer. Below that, your IRV technology sound system. AM, FM, Bluetooth, DVD, CD player. So here's all your modes. Run all your TV through there. 3 zones. Go back to FM. Music indoors. Shut off indoors. Play up in the front bedroom. Or play outdoors. Or all 3. Well, that's going to be your control panel over here. In your control panel, inside this doorway here, is where you check your tanks. There's your battery. There's your fresh, black, gray, and gray tanks. All your waters are full. They just finished the water test. We'll be draining those shortly. Here's where you turn on your water heater. If hooked up to electric, your water heater if hooked up to gas. Here's where you use your water pump if using potable water. And your tank heaters if you're in inclement weather. Your slide controls. Awning controls. I'm going to go ahead. I retracted the one awning. I'm going to go ahead and retract this awning. There, those running in. Now I will mention, when you run these out, you're only going to run them out until that flap falls down to 90 degrees. You will want to have someone stand on the outside and watch your second awning. See if I've got that retracted all the way in. Not quite yet. Hit retract on that one. Bring that one the rest of the way in. One more look. Just about. I set this in a bad location to watch your awning as you're going out. Down below that is going to be your Wi-Fi, the step light, awning light, porch, and interior lights. Below that, the App Store. You can go to the App Store and you can do just about everything up here, from slide controls to your lights to your awning, all from your phone. Fireplace, not just for looks anymore. I can go through all the pretty colors, but the biggest thing, folks, is the heat. If it's cold in the morning or evening, if you're plugged into a campsite, instead of using your gas up to warm it up in here, turn this on and it'll get it toasting here in no time. Running through the ceiling real quick. Just above here is going to be where your smoke alarm is, the AC with the quick dump, and your indoor speakers back here in the bedroom. That about covers everything in the inside. Let's act like we're leaving the campsite. First thing I like to do is come in here and shut off my interior lights. Now I can see any individual lighting that I may have to walk through and shut off. Yeah, I see our bathroom as well. Now that we've got all the lights off, except for the one that we can control from here, we can go ahead and start bringing our slides in. Doors and drawers. Make sure all doors and drawers are closed. Nothing's going to impede these slides from coming in. Let's hit slide number 2 first. That's going to be our wardrobe slide in the bedroom. Again, make sure nothing is on your counter next to your bed. Nothing's going to impede this slide from coming in. So it slides in. Go ahead and hit slide number 1. Slides in. Shut off our interior light. Double check to make sure this awning went the rest of the way in. It did. We'll shut off our exterior lights. And exit the unit. Now in order to close these doors, you want to make sure your exterior door is all the way open. Otherwise this will catch on it. Lift it up. It lifts up real easy. Strut assisted. Lock and deadbolt your exterior door. Lift and turn this handle. Repeat the process up here. Again, make sure your door is all the way open. Lift in. Lock and deadbolt. Secure your exterior door. At this time, we're going to bring up all of our stabilizing jacks, unplug our power, our water, and our cable. Come to this low point drain, open both those up, come to your hot water heater, lift up on this pressure release valve. That's going to drain the rest of your hot water out of here. Once it does, go ahead and close that back down, otherwise your exterior door will not close back on there. If you are boondocking, you're going to come over to your other low point drain. It's going to be your freshwater drain, and open that up. Hook up your hitch and head on up to the dump station. At the dump station, park accordingly. You're going to have a couple dumps. You got one here and one here, so you can get a bigger, longer, stronger sewage hose and hook up a Y, but you're always going to want to start back here at your sewage outlet. So if you're not going to get a bigger one, hook up this one in the rear first. 10-foot hose, hook that up, and we're going to pull your black tank. That's going to be the black handle right there. Now after this, sounds like it's no longer draining. Keep that handle open. Come up here to your tank flush. Again with your water pressure regulator. Hook that hose up at your dump station and let that run for a good 5 minutes. It's going to wash all that nastiness out of your black tank. Unhook that hose, get your water pressure regulator off there, and close that black handle. Then you're going to pull the gray handle. Now gray handle is going to be cleaner water as your sinks and your showers. It'll clean this out. Unhook that. Come up here to your gray tank number 2. Again, cleaner waters. Just hook up there. Pull this handle. That's going to clean your sewage hose out for you. Then you're going to take your sewage hose and conveniently and sanitarily store it right here in your bumper. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Flagstaff for many years to come. Happy camping.